Hello, this is the No Wish series where I cannot wish on any of the banners whatsoever. This goes for the permanent banner, which is this one, the weapon banner, and the limited banners, alongside with the beginner wish. I have currently 35,000 Primo Gems, 63 permanent wishes, and 49 limited wishes. If we go to our history here, you will also view that I have no records whatsoever, which is sort of evidence that I've not wished. If you don't wish within 6 months, it won't actually show the records, it'll probably delete them. But many of you who have been keeping up with the series will know that I've not wished at all. As you can see here, I have 0 star glitter, 0 this and all that jazz. So that should also add to the evidence. Let's quickly go to our mail, claim this. Now, what I wanted to discuss today was the new character, that being Mizuki. There is a workaround this series for some specific characters, which makes my life slightly easier depending on who it is. Now, Mizuki is going to be apparently a permanent character after her banner finishes, but I found a slight workaround just for this particular video, and it's that she has a story quest. Now, Genshin Impact Hoyoverse have updated their thing where you don't need keys anymore to play these specific stories. The only parts where you'll need keys is for the 4-star characters, which is, I think, in my opinion, is a great trade. So, what I want to do is I want to continue on with Mizuki's story quest. Now, mind you, I've not played her story quest before. Well, I have some idea of who she is based on the event, but we're going to just go through the video like so, in a long form style of content. So we're going to activate focus mode for this instance because I have actually played the event on my other account, so I'm very well aware of what happens and such. Okay, so we have to go to Inazuma. I actually quite like Mizuki. She's very adorable. She's very cute, and sorry about that. And overall, I think she might be a decent character to have on my team. Purely because she's adorable. Like, not even focusing on gameplay wise. I find she's pretty mid when it comes to gameplay, but we'll see. Oh, the language is in Japanese. We will change it after we're done with this dialogue. Also, just a quick reminder, please provide the video with a like. I've not been on the platform for quite a while, so my views have definitely dropped off, and I just need to remind my community that I'm sort of back. What is that? What is that? That's a good question. A piglet? I mean, a piglet sounds more realistic. But they do look like that. Okay. Okay then. Is it trying to get us to follow it? That's a good question, Paimon. It probably is, for the purpose of the story. Alright, I should also mention some extra information regarding this account. I think it's been over a year since I've had this account, and I'm currently on adventure rank, 50 for the most part. Look at that, 26,000. So yes, I need to really catch up with this series because I barely play on it. And at this rate, I'm probably never going to reach 55 if I don't continue playing on it. There we are. I think in regards to the rules, I do believe co-op is available, but there's some limitations to it. I try to guess. It's been so long since I've done this series, so I can't even remember the rules for it. Okay. Flying around, come on, dude. Actually, did we change the language? Let me just double check. Language, yes, we did. Perfect. Okay, there we are. Hopefully the languages are back, as in the voices.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
Oh, okay. So, is this Paimon just not remembering who she is, or is this supposed to be like the first time we meet her? Oh, what's going on here? What the heck? Let me drink some water real quick.
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for?
Looks like they're waiting in line for some reason.
True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
Probably. So this is supposed to be the first time we meet
If
her
I
then.
leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him.
What?
Still.
Oh no.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Aw. I love people that want to help out others. They're just genuinely nice people. Though sometimes their methods may be strange and their way of thinking might sometimes be strange, their intentions are good and that's all that matters. Intention is very important for any sort of context.
Thank you.
Okay, just adjusting my microphone.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Wow.
Many thanks.
Okay.
Next, please.
Yes. The coughing is relatable.
What's wrong with her?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Next, please.
Oh, we have an ice dream. This is our state of mind, I suppose.
Delicious.
Sorry.
Oh, that was unexpected.
I was not expecting that.
What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for
Oh,
what?
that's so funny.
We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Oh.
Dream? When did that...
What? Okay, so this is actually the first time where we meet Mizuki then. Got it. Hello.
Hi. Feeling more awake now? Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good
Yae
at
Miko.
profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yae Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short.
I'm gonna try to say that.
I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Mizuki. Yume Mizuki. That was my attempt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yume Kuibaku?
Oh.
Hey, it's that little critter from before.
Critter. She
That's
said
what we
critter.
look like in our original form.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier?
Yes.
Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them.
Okay.
The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you, but I still owe you an apology.
Oh, for what?
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one.
She went nom nom nom, and then she went
I've
burp.
eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
Okay. So we lost a good dream.
Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Yeah, no.
Of course it is.
Oh, okay.
Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind.
Oh.
Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
So, will I get a good dream now, or is my dream gone? Because dreams are more like a state of the subconscious mind. If you have a bad dream, you're probably having some issues subconsciously in your life. By the way, guys, I did study psychology in school. Oh man, it's so fun to dive into these sort of subjects as well. It's just very interesting. Dreams are literally just reflections of your subconscious. If you're going through a bad situation, you're more likely to get bad dreams. If you're stressed, you're going to get bad dreams. If it's way too warm, you'll probably have issues sleeping. Like, there's so many things that can contribute to this sort of stuff. So she took a good dream of us, which is supposed to be a state of our subconscious. Does that mean she has the ability to wither away our subconscious thinking? Wait, no. How does that work? Because it's literally based on subconscious mind. So wouldn't that mean that Aoife would lose some sort of feeling? But then again, he's another outside anomaly is that he's not even from this world, so the laws of the world shouldn't apply to him. So, oh man, my brain's just getting confused. Sorry. Anyways, don't beat yourself up. Just some room for thought, everyone. We can theory crafts here.
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
No.
Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
Yeah, and okay, this is now making a little bit... My mind's putting something together. So she did take his dream away, but he's still having a good dream. Because what I was thinking is, she took a part of his subconscious away, which means his state of mind should be in a more negative state since she removed the good part of it. But then again, he's not from the world. So all the stuff shouldn't apply for him. But then again, she took his dream, so what's gonna happen? Like, I just don't know.
It's probably because the traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Oh, okay then. That's actually, you know what? That's not even a stupid question. I mean, a stupid answer. That's actually pretty reasonable.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
Asia bathhouse. I'm just gonna call it Asia. VIP pass, okay.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work,
That's generous.
I'd better get back before I'm missed. I hope to see you as customers soon.
Okay. This individual, okay, I have so many members in my community, all of different professions and such.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that
This
eats
individual
bad
reminds me of
dreams
someone.
And a clinical psychologist too?
Hey, I mean, it's pretty normal to have multiple jobs. But yeah, kind of cool.
Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass.
Yep.
That means we can eat as much as we want, right?
Yep.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
Currently, so far, I'll give my thoughts. I'm actually really loving this. Again, it's been a while since I've been on the Norwich account, so it's absolutely lovely to just step in for once after being inactive for a while.
Body
Okay.
and mind.
Commissions. We've got all our commissions here. Go to Catherine.
Add Astra.
Hello, Catherine. Claim.
Thank you for
Did we claim our...
Add Astra.
I think we did. Yeah, we did. Claimed our rewards. Claim dispatch again. There we are. Now what we want to do is there a smith?
act.
No, there isn't. Never mind. Ignore it. I was about to go to the smith, everyone, but he's located down there and I can't be bothered for that. Oh, man. I honestly can't wait to upgrade my computer.
I said bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place.
Yeah, looks like it. Wait, is this new? Did they update the map? Because I don't know if I recall this. Probably because I'm always passing it by. But it looks fresh to me.
It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Yeah.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Yes.
Ooh! Oh, where did you come from?
Honestly, man, I might actually just book a spa trip or something. Or just go to the saunas. This is actually making me want to go out and just chill in the bathtubs. Oh, man. I might do that after this trip. I'm going to probably book something. Because honestly, it's so peaceful. Just being around water and such. It is very nice. Because I used to be a swimmer. And even that was fun and enjoyable and somewhat peaceful if you hop in the hot tub. Yeah, I might do that one day. Bathhouses also sound fun, but I'm also very private. Like, I don't want to see anyone else. Like, I'd rather it just be me. I find the idea of having men and women in the same bathhouse to be very strange, though. That's just probably me, though.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. And now, do you have an appointment?
Yes, I have a free VIP pass, and I'm about to abuse it on you.
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yae Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yae Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Okay. He's a very shy, nervous kind of guy. I get it. Kind of humbling as a business owner, I guess. I can respect him.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
Clowns. Sorry. Clout. Clowns.
I am.
It is
yes,
such a lovely
Miss Yae
day.
Mizuki's
Oh man, why am I
major
recording a
shareholder.
video?
The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
I should probably go out and just chill in the sun. It is so peaceful. Man, I'm just feeling good. Like I should.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Okay. We shall head in. Also, I got a surprise for you all. In my own personal opinion, this is one of the best skins. I love this skin. It looks so good on Zhang Ling, and I was able to get it on her for this very specific account. I did not get this on my main account, unfortunately, because I ran out of time and I sort of slept whilst the event was going on. So I literally, yeah. But in my opinion, this is probably top 3 in my opinion. Number 1 is D-Luke's. D-Luke has the best. Excuse me. D-Luke has the best skin. I'm not sure who goes at number 2, but she's definitely in the top 3 somewhere. Zincho has a nice skin as well. I just wish he had proper pants rather than just shorts. But yeah, this is very adorable. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you all. I was very happy when I got that skin. It just looks really great. And I never got to express my opinions on it. Because again, I've just been really busy with stuff. Okay. These are all the events that I can do. 1 day and 13 hours left for this. The thing is I'm based in Europe with this particular account. So the times will be different for each. I want to try and get this weapon because I think it might be good. depending on who I can use it on. Then again, I don't really read the descriptions of the weapons. I just go with it. And I'm not really in tune with Genshin nowadays with the meta and all that jazz on what's good and what isn't, and what teams are good and what teams aren't. Okay. Excuse me.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give
Show
that a
some
try.
Vaseline. Some Vaseline. Oh,
Hello?
have
I'll
Unica.
be right with you. Ah!
Oh. Whoopsie.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want.
That reminds me of someone.
I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell
What
you?
the-
You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business.
What?
Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
Okay, I was not expecting that voice for this character. I will say that.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
I mean, she looks fine, right? I mean, she's just recovered pretty quickly, so I'd say she's all right.
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Yeah.
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Oh.
Ah, there she is. Baku Lady is back.
Baka lady? What?
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
Oh my god. Why would you say that in front of us?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all.
Oh.
But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You
She's
should
right.
focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Oh, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Okay.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up.
Who is this voice actor? She's so funny.
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Yeah.
Will do. That's my specialty.
Specialties, yay! Ooh, my back. Oh man, why did I record a video today?
Sorry to keep you
It's
waiting.
so sunny out there.
I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience.
Oh, okay.
The panicky little girl is Hyaku
Little?
Tetsuhaku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba
Lady?
Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
So the
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
so she's in the middle.
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference.
Oh, okay.
It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they can manipulate their forms, right? Because we saw the original one looking like a little fluff ball, and then it led us to her. Okay. Wow, I never would have guessed. I actually would have never guessed.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms
YouTube.
of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy.
I've lost my glasses. I'm sad. I need psychological consultancy because I lost my glasses and I have no idea where they are. I might need to buy new glasses now. Ugh. Oh, I need a haircut as well. I mean, I look really majestic with this long hair, but like, oh, I need a new haircut, man.
I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy.
Okay.
Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten.
Okay.
Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumeko Ibaku? That sounds fun!
But is this a wise decision, given the current state of the business?
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern.
Excuse me.
Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture.
Okay.
Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution.
Okay.
Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure you're
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Sorry. ADHD just takes over like, go, go, go.
Of course. The
Of
only
course.
thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time.
Okay.
But I can't just make one of you wait around while the other one is in therapy. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
Sure.
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're
Gentle
the perfect
Paimon.
client for her.
Gentle Paimon. These psychologists, they do have a way with words. They pick their words so carefully. Like, oh man, I do notice it though. I do notice it. Like, what Mizuki just did just then, it's like she sort of... Wait, Paimon's blushing, I just realized.
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Now Paimon's gonna get excited.
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Food therapy? There's also like a thing as like stress eating, which, yeah, it happens.
All right then, please follow me.
Those foods look really good though.
Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty,
stretch.
yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself.
Aw.
Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity.
This reminds me of the conversation I had with one of my members in my community. They're a psychologist, and like it basically went literally like this. You're interesting and you're unique, Krac. Anyways.
Please, come with me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this character resembles an individual of my community very much so. Like, almost very spot on. It's kind of flustering in a way, but I like it. It makes me happy. A lot of you people in my community are very wonderful people, and I really do value you. Although it's hard for me to sort of express emotions sometimes, but I do hope that my words are able to convey that. Especially like just the wonderful people that leave nice comments in my YouTube comment section, or just people who are able to have nice casual conversations in my Discord community. Just anything goes, anything goes. Okay, let's begin with this. Zincho's gonna get his, never mind, Traveler's gonna get his, whatever this is. By the way, this video might be uploaded like a week after I made it, because I'm gonna schedule out some of my videos. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yes.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious.
This
But
is
it's
fun.
nothing to get nervous about.
What?
It's just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective.
Okay. This is really nice. I like how they formatted this.
This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires
Smells like fresh
some
air.
visual
Oh god, my nose.
preparation. So don't open your eyes until I say so.
Oh my god. I don't know what I just snorted. Oh. Sorry. Something just went in my nose.
Where did it go?
What is Mizuki looking for? Surely it can't hurt to
I
take
need
a
to
quick
have a
peek.
stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from?
I don't want to take a quick peek.
This needs another dab here.
I'm just gonna leave her be because I feel like she knows what she's doing and I don't want to disturb that.
That's better.
Okay. It's trying to tell me to do it. I'm not gonna do it. You think I'm just gonna look for a quick peek? Hey! I see, I told you. Patience will be rewarded.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here.
Who is she chasing?
For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right, all right.
Is this a child?
Shh. Ready. You can open your eyes now.
Oh, okay.
You kept your eyes closed the entire time. If only every patient was as compliant as you, it'd make our lives much easier. Here, you deserve a treat.
Treats! My cats would be very happy.
Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
I found one.
Do you see her?
Yes.
Isn't she just adorable?
Yeah, sure.
Now you just need to find the others.
Oh, there's so many more. Look at all the darlings here. Look at that, there's one there. There's one there.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin.
Okay.
Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy?
No, not really. I'm feeling really wide awake, to be
Now
honest.
I want you to take my hand.
Okay. Hand. My hands are cold.
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me.
I feel like I'm about to get
I
like a
want
nice
you
massage
to
or something.
Completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours.
I can't feel it because I'm wearing gloves.
Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away.
Sure. I don't know why, but
Now,
I have... Oh, never mind.
Imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world.
Cats. I love
You
my
run
cats.
your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air.
I feel cat fur.
Then through a squirrel's fur.
No. Cat fur.
Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach.
Oh.
You are
Ooh.
once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back.
I don't get the privileges to go to beaches because I don't live
But
near one.
slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't
Darkness.
see anything. But you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
Oh. Okay. That was interesting. I was going to say, with my hands, they're very cold most of the times, and so are my toes, to a point where I don't really feel them. But I've been trying to fix that recently by, you know, actually like putting socks on and warming them up. And I think I'm starting to get readjusted to, you know, having slightly warm feet. Because having cold feet and not feeling anything is not right at all. Like, that's pretty dangerous if you don't feel anything. Like, if my feet were cold, I wouldn't really know or like feel. I don't know how to describe it. But yes, anyways, my feet are getting readjusted, and now it's getting to a point where I actually wear socks when I'm in a cold environment.
Traveler, come over here.
Okay.
Longing caused by separation.
Lumine!
Tastes so bitter. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going.
Okay.
Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
Oh, okay. I won't look back. Looking back on the past is just the worst thing you can ever do. Like, actually don't do that. It just sets you
where the
to be miserable.
petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves.
Whoosh, wish, wash.
That is where I am.
Oh, okay. Where are you? What a lovely character.
Holding my hand tight. Those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
Okay.
How you getting along, Traveler?
Oh man, I just finished.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumiko Ibaku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't
Ben,
worry about the details.
What are you doing?
For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Cozy. Honestly, I forgot that my invites were enabled. I think that was probably because of the live stream that we probably did a couple of weeks ago. But yes, it's gotten a lot more tamer with the invites. I remember I had invites on and I could not make a video. It was just going on and on and on. So I literally scrapped it. But that was like months ago, dude. No one's aware of the No Wish series, but I'm assuming that's just like a random person who asked for an invite.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
Oh, I should have lied to her.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming.
Okay, there's two options here, and I actually quite value what this story quest so far, because it goes into psychology, it goes into your state of mind, mental health. All of this stuff is very important. You can literally link it to real life because it literally does. linked to real life stuff. They're using real life applicable scenarios and putting it into this game. I quite like that. So these two options here, I'm sure it's fine. This is not acknowledging your feelings. This is the worst thing you can do. If you're a brave person, if you're bigger than this, you choose this. You choose this. You say that you've got some baggage. You let them know. Always share your feelings with those who you really trust.
You certainly do. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind.
And everyone has baggages.
You're a unique case, as I suspected.
Like literally no one is perfect. Everyone has their own issues. Everyone has their own baggages, their own challenges, you know.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Imagine if psychologists can literally go into your brain and just fix it up. That would be actually pretty funny. I know Mizuki literally could, because this is Genshin and it's fictional and all that jazz. Anyways, sounds like you want to keep researching me.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
Okay.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the
That sounds really
springs.
wholesome, oddly enough.
Your mind
I don't
has
know.
had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
I feel like Paimon's
Don't
voice has
start
really
worrying
been
about
toned
our
down a
bottom
bit.
line again.
Like, it doesn't sound
All
too
my
bad,
work
you know.
so far will count for nothing.
And that's good.
Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Okay. Oh man. Can't wait to just take a little, when I'm done with this series
Claudia
for the
9.
day, I'm just gonna chill outside for a bit. And have some relaxation.
Most impressive, I must say.
Hello there, Yae Miko. I totally wasn't expecting you.
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Ugh, Paimon can never quite tell with her.
She's clearly joking. Half joking.
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other?
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
I love that. She literally fought back. That is such a nice terms of phrasing. Like, yeah, if we find out if you're friends with Miko, we're running the heck out of here right now. Relatable, Paimon. Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the Yae publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Business class, everyone. Business. I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up.
That's actually so funny.
The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku.
Right.
But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days.
Damn sneaky.
It's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Also, I must say it's very nice to hear Yae Miko. I believe this is not the AI voice that they're using. That is her true voice. At least that's how I think of it so far. I mean, it literally sounds just like her, so it probably is her. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to mention that.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
Surely.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you two friends?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Okay.
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy.
Yeah.
Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Okay.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
It's definitely a quirky relationship.
Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku. Which begs the question, who is this Emura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
Okay. Oh.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Oh god, sorry about that.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Okay. Unless the Asia bathhouse ends up having to close.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
It's like the only thing she could even do. I kind of feel bad for her. Ugh. Okay. Go to the address that Miko mentioned. Let's go to the address. Is that for here? Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh my god, my friends. I'm coughing so much. Oh my god. Sorry for the little cheeky little accent. Oh my goodness. I'm coughing so much. I'm coughing so much because I'm French.
This should be the place. That guy looks official.
Ew, French
Let's
people.
go ask him.
I'm sorry if you're French, but ew, French people.
Hi there. We're looking for Emura Ichigensai. Are we in the right?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Well, I got plot armor. Why wouldn't you let me go through?
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Oh.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Shall I knock him out so we can, barge straight in?
Sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here. And we definitely don't want to scare off our target.
Okay.
Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there.
I love this so far. I'm actually enjoying it. I hope you are all enjoying it so far as well, you know?
Time to act.
It's just pretty cool to just hop on Genshin once in a while. Especially when you don't get that time like you used to. You really just start to just value the hobbies that you used to have.
Sorry to interrupt.
Even this
Do
game.
I know you?
A show's ticket.
Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Emura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism.
Okay.
But all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
What, are the prices of Asia just really high or something? What's going on? Is this business taking the other business by offering cheaper prices? It's like Nvidia and AMD. Sorry guys, this is technical stuff. Ignore me.
I'll tell you why.
That was computing
After
related
just a few
with
sessions
computers and
with
stuff.
Emura Ichigensai,
Two different
you'll
companies.
completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Yay! That's good.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause. Meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough.
Emura
I know I'm
Ichigensai.
done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Okay.
Me too.
Me too.
Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
Aw. Same Paimon. Oh, sorry, no. Stay calm, Paimon. I totally don't feel the same way.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything.
Oh.
Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
Oh? He's having a flashback.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
Wait, incense.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
I remember earlier on, before I made the video, it was early in the morning, we had incense in our household. I was just smelling it and it was really relaxing. I don't know, we don't really put on incense nowadays in the household. But it's pretty relaxing. Don't know what you think of it, but yeah.
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts.
Okay.
Now, receive my guidance.
Receive thy guidance, for I shall guide ye.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
Sounds a little unbelievable. We don't want to upset him, but let's just troll him a little bit.
Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Okay, that's
Go
him.
on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Emura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him.
Oh?
But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Emura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Now, it is possible for people to have almost 180 turns, but kind of uncommon. They gotta switch their mindsets, they gotta remove limiting beliefs, they gotta set themselves in a good state of mind, change their routines, habits, etc., everything in order for that to happen. But this is Genshin Impact, so I believe something sus has happened whilst he was going through that transition.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Like, for example, maybe he's holding some bad memories and just cluttering them in an area rather than actually disposing them. That's just like one of my theories so far. So Mizuki, she actually dispels of them. Like, she literally just vanishes all the bad dreams. This guy probably just clutters them in a corner somewhere. I don't know, that's just my theory.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
At least we got some information.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how you do it on the road.
You detect a faint fragrance and begin to follow its source. Again, I'm not 100% well, but I'm pretty much really almost there. I just got a little cough, a little sniffles, and that's it. Oh yeah, and I do puke if I have too much unhealthy stuff. So I'm still sticking to really healthy options. I literally can't have oil.
Let go of your pain.
What the What is going on? Let go of your pain.
Let go of your pain.
An eye?
Who are you?
Whoa. Yeah, feel my wrath. Leaves. Why do they always do this? They make it like upside down, and I swear, like the first time I saw this sort of transition was in Demon Slayer.
Traveler, it's almost time.
Uh-oh. I had a bad dream.
That was a long wait. All right, now time for us to go meet Mr. Emura Ichigensai.
Yeah. I knew there was, I feel like this is going to be some clutter of dreams. Like, I'm actually going with that theory, and I think I might actually be right. Then again, I might be stupid, and then I make myself look like a fool, and it's completely different. Excuse me.
Hello, we're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
Wow, you son of a gun.
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
But we've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time.
Okay. That's a bit rude. It's like the bloody healthcare system in the UK. Oh, you called? You're number 5 of 20 in line. Oh, sorry. We can't take your call at the moment. Yeah, get lost. Try tomorrow instead. Try tomorrow is call super early. Oh no, we can't take this call as well. Sorry, nah, get out. Anyways, do you know where he lives by any chance? Oh god, why would we? Okay, you know what? I like how direct the traveler is.
Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude.
Okay, whatever.
We should have barged in after all.
Let's report back to Mizuki for now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. That was such a weird dream that well, it was a nightmare, but it was a strange nightmare that the traveler had. It's gotta definitely relate to this competitor that they're dealing with. Oh, whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Inazuma music is so wonderful. Sorry.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Is Trevor gonna mention the nightmare that he had?
Yep. At least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
A human without a care in the world is probably an idiot. When I say an idiot, I mean someone who literally doesn't think. Like, they just go with the flow. That's basically just me.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded
Did I call myself an idiot?
And
Yes.
they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
I don't know, it's just being moody about everything is just so... It sucks, because usually those sort of people tend to think a lot on the past. I'm definitely not speaking of experience of individuals who I live with.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Emura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims
Quack.
to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person.
Yeah.
I need some idea of the kind of person he is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else.
Isn't Emily...
Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Isn't Emily also a psychologist? She's a forensic psychologist. Which is even more funnier. Anyways, funnier for another reason. Don't worry about it. Irrelevant.
Emura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Emura Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. It's pretty much Emura Chuya.
Oh, okay.
His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always
Average
had to be right.
Reddit mod experience,
The
well, just
happiest
Reddit users
person
in
lost,
general,
he'd sulk,
Instagram
and
users.
if anyone called him
Oh
out,
my
he'd
god.
throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Yeah, no, literally Reddit users, people use Reddit a lot. People on Instagram, actually people on Instagram are very, very bad. They're like super racist, super offensive. They will complain about anything or just say something rude. They're just idiots. People on Reddit will always judge you for anything. Even if you do something good, it's like, well, you could have done this and you could have done that. Sucks, dude. Anyways, that's just from what I've seen. The other platforms seem to be pretty tame. Besides from Twitter, I don't know about Twitter. I don't really use Twitter that often. Like, people just go on there to write their thoughts, and is that literally it? I just don't understand the Twitter all that much. Also, Twitter is also a really strange place because it does allow for like adult content and like very inappropriate stuff. Like, I can't exactly mention it, but like not so nice humans, getting ripped apart and all that jazz. Anyways, I tried to briefly explain it so that YouTube doesn't, get angry at me.
sounds like he had issues.
Sorry, I'm a grade A waffler. It's just what I do, you know? We all do it sometimes. If you're a waffler, make a YouTube channel and make Genshin content or whatever. That's what I did. Well, actually, no, I made Minecraft content originally, gave it structure and gave up on it, did Genshin, and now people love the Genshin stuff. Although I do want to move on to different games, slowly but surely. Although I wouldn't give up on Genshin per se. But I just wish it was a thing on the side, because YouTube's just very strange on how it promotes things. Although I don't mind if my videos don't get views like they used to. Like, I purposely play different games, and I know that they won't get views for the most part, and I don't mind that, and I accept it. And I'm very happy with what I do regardless, because it's just more about the community more than anything else.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the readers' letters column of a magazine by the Yae publishing house, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae publishing house to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz. Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Good work, Mizuki.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But you have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people.
Is that Baiju? NPC Baiju?
Attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae publishing house practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
Okay.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
Okay.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
What?
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
Oh, okay.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Emura Ichigensai are the same person?
Yes. Pretty obvious. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
That makes sense.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious.
Yep, true.
You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Okay.
Is anyone there?
Oh, hello.
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello, please come with me. I'll get you registered.
What if it's the guy himself?
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Wait, were they in the dream that Aoife had? And the dream got disrupted or something?
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Sigh.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved.
Yeah.
It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it.
Yippee.
Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks.
Ooh, snacks.
Both are top
I want
tier.
snacks. Sorry. I want snacks so badly.
Oh, true. How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks.
Nom nom nom.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package.
I don't know why, but I really wish that they added the when he did the little stretch. Like, it should be like that anyways, but, you know, it would have been a nice little attention to detail.
Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around.
Hello there, owner.
Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening.
Oh?
It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself.
Oh, nice.
As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh?
Like the first time we met her.
She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Oh, remember the
So she
place
never
from
gets
last
any
time?
rest.
Let's head there and check on her.
She never gets rest. Okay. Got it. Let's go. Back to where we found her. Ooh, as for this account, I have not unlocked the catch yet, or at least I think I have, but I can't remember. I don't think I have, actually. Let me just double check. Let's go to Zhengling real quick. The catch? No, we don't. Oh my god, we don't have the catch. So I need to do that as well. So that's going to be a lot of tedious fishing. And just, oh, it's going to take 10 years, dude. I'm not going to like it at all. Oh boy.
This should be the place.
Then again, I'm just really busy with life. Oh no, she's crying. You know, it's so awkward when I deal with people crying.
Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Oh no, she's definitely crying. Also, look at the rain. Is this just like a coincidence that it's raining and thundering right now? Might be, might not be. But wow. I don't know. When it comes to people crying, I'm just really awkward. I don't know how to deal with them, besides from just giving a hug. But besides from that, I can't say everything's going to be okay, because it might not be the reality, or it just might. I don't know. I handle it really autistically. So yeah. I understand these feelings, you know, sadness, happiness, love. When it comes to like dealing with other people, though, I'm very awkward about it. I just don't know when it's like face to face. Expression is sometimes can be difficult.
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Oh, we're just here to relax.
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Yes, okay.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them.
By the way, everyone, it is totally normal to cry. It's actually healthy to cry whenever you feel that emotion coming up. So if you feel it, just cry. Just let it happen. Do not bundle it up. But of course, if you're with someone, then you can obviously go into a room and just silently cry alone. That's what I do. I will never ever let anyone see me cry. Never. Unless, well, if it regards to an individual passing away, then it can't be helped. But I do the best I can to keep that for myself. Because then they ask, are you okay? And all that jazz. I'm like, let me just handle this emotion by myself. I do not want the company. And that's okay to not want it sometimes, because you don't need it all the time. Although the gesture, you should appreciate that the other individual wants to help. But you got to convey it very clearly with the other individual, because they might not know that you want that space. And then it can cause them to get hurt as well. And then with whatever sort of things and burdens and trauma that you have, you can actually send that to them. And that is not a nice state. Because then they now have trauma because of you. I don't know, this quest is just very lovely overall. It's got a lot of details. It's very applicable to real life scenarios. I'm enjoying this. I really am. It's been a while since I've been able to play Genshin just casually like this and actually enjoy a quest. Maybe some time off is what I really needed.
Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor.
Oh, and if you ever do sort of mess up, always just communicate. Convey what you want, convey that you need space. Always communicate. If it's been a while, it's fine. Communicate with your family member, let them know, hey, look, so this is how I feel. Depending on who they are, they should understand. If they don't, they weren't really meant. They weren't meant to be in your life. Family members, friends, significant others, whoever. Business partners, probably, I don't know. Workplace, it can go for anything.
I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams.
Wow, this really reminds me of an individual in my server. they, should I discuss it? He is a very interesting person because they're a psychologist, but they have autism as well. So they initially had issues with trying to understand humans, like emotions, because they just never got it. Like they didn't really feel properly. They also had, I think it's the one that makes you smart. I think it's Asperger's, but they've changed the definitions for that now. So I don't even think it's classed as like part of the autism. I don't really know the exact details, but this individual reminds me of, they remind me of this person here. I don't know, just a lot of familiarity with some individuals in my community.
But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Yep. It's true.
Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
And I know most people won't do this, but if you ever do want to try and talk to a psychologist or whatever, or a therapist, you could absolutely do that. Although most people won't, and that's totally fine. But, well, technically, I wasn't able to get a proper session in because he said some specific words saying that I'm not, this is not a professional treatment and all that jazz. But it technically kind of was the information given me. But they were able to just analyze who I was and how I process things and why I process things the way I am. I was able to make me understand who I am as a person a lot more better. So psychologists can be very useful to help understand you as a person and to overall make your state of mind better. Because when you get those answers, it really clears things up for you and allows you to set whatever future goals you have about having these other things in the back of your mind.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try? ...
Oh, and she just, okay, imagines forgetting, as you imagine forgetting your pain and longing, the joy of reunion that you're looking forward to one day disappears along with it. Is this reunion referring to Lumine, his sister? Oh. If I could really... Wait, hang on. Krac, no wish, AR-55, blah, 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 blah. Okay, she already said that. Would I even still be me?
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated.
Whoa.
Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow...
Don't get zapped by the
come see
lightning,
me
Mizuki. Imagine, that was so close. Okay, let's go meet her now. At 8 to 12. Apparently, according to the psychologist member within my community, apparently I have a really high sense of empathy. Like, it's absurdly high when it comes to people that I care about. I don't know, it's just nice knowing these little details. But this usually occurs for me when it relates to childhood. So anyone who reminds me of my childhood to some capacity will definitely add to that sort of empathy. And so I see them as childhood friends rather than just like casual friends that I made along the way, but it's very specific because I've noticed
Any longer, my books would have
the
gotten
friends I
wet.
make, they have some sort of resemblance to my childhood, for the most part, to most friends. Which is because I've noticed I do have favorites when it comes to friends. I do have ones that I prefer more than the others. The ones that I prefer more are those who remind me of whatever correlates towards childhood. But it's to a point where it becomes to a point where I could become clingy, but that's also paired with my potential ADHD as well, which is why they need to convey if they need space, they need to convey it with me, and they need to be blunt. I don't mind if they're blunt. When they don't convey it, it causes confusion, and it would set me in a very negative mood. When I say negative, I mean I would just start crying all the time.
Time to act.
I feel horrible, and I feel like I would have done something wrong. Communication goes a long way with me as an individual, especially with friends that I care about. Yeah. When it comes to other people, though, I literally couldn't care. It's man. Okay, let's go. It's nice. Oh, I only know this because the psychologist, man, he was able to just sort of decipher who I am as a person.
Mizuki, we're here to book our next therapy appointment.
Oh no.
It hurts.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They probably digested dreams.
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Is that so?
It's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh?
Yep, called it.
Come?
I doubt it. We only had 4.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too.
Yeah.
Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude.
So they were having intense dreams. I'm gonna speed this up a bit.
Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those 2 customers from Traveler.
We need to
Paimon.
find them and hunt them down.
Lead the way. I'm coming.
Okay, let's go. Let's go look for them, and we're gonna magically know where they are. Yep. They're gonna be right where they were initially, and at the other house. Excuse me. I wish this cough can just go away. This whole year, I've just had a cough. There hasn't been a single year. Well, I mean, there hasn't been a single day within this year where I didn't have a cough. I think. Besides from the 1st to the 6th. I don't know.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net.
Yeah, I messed up today too.
Hey, you 2! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Imagine how confused it might be.
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
What?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
Oh my god. I think my theory might be.
Think so.
Yeah, the demon thing's controlling them, as in taking their dreams or
Do you recall
something.
having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although, Paimon can believe what they're saying. They don't exactly...
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
She looks so cute. Look at her face. Sorry, I can't help it. She's adorable. I know she's a fictional character, but I'm gonna keep saying it. What is this?
Whoa!
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it.
No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
So why are they so happy even though they're...
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Mention the dream, please.
Not really.
Mention the dream. Yes, good. Good.
You sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the time. What do you mean?
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess
What's with the urgency?
Yeah, he'll turn up.
Okay.
You do remember what, only you don't want to talk about it. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Oh.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously.
Okay. Let's get on with this. I've been recording for quite a while. I want to enjoy the sun that is outside. Why does it have to be sunny of all days? Like when I record a video, it's just sunny.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
Maybe he's the eyeball.
We did ask yesterday, but...
In that case, yes, I suppose.
Okay, let's go.
Honest.
Don't forget, so we're not gonna quit until all
Speedrun.
this is resolved.
Speedrun time. Speedy. Hang on, let me move the microphone back a bit.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. Still, the last thing I...
don't worry.
Paimon.
This is what we do.
All right, sure. We'll keep our distance and...
Very good.
Okay.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? Because, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless.
I suspect Miko knows something.
They don't know it. Oh, wait, you're
The
right.
publishing house.
She's the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday.
Yeah.
There's no time to lose.
Plus, she's met the guy. She's met the guy before, so, you know, pretty standard. All right, let's go. Is this one? Yeah. All right, I think I have the Rain Jogan thingy unlocked, I think. Let me just double check. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, we do. Okay. I was just wondering. That's all. Body and mind. Body and mind. Okay. Zincho. I can say his name correctly now, guys and girls.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Visiting a friend.
Come from?
It's been a while. It's been like yesterday or 2 days.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter?
We need to locate someone.
You look rather out of... You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday.
So...
Let's not lose focus.
I'm getting...
here.
Don't worry, guys.
You're
I
here
do
to
read the
ask for my
context.
help.
I'm just speedrunning it
So
slightly.
Yeah, fair. Next thing we heard was...
Sunshine,
he's not
don't go.
seeing patients there anymore.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Really?
Don't know if this helps, but...
She went through lengths?
I did learn some other stuff about him yesterday.
Wait, what? Emura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yae Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Emura the Hellraiser and Emura the Healer are the same person?
Yes.
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like
Probably
that?
a demon. A piece of paper. Why would you live in a piece of paper,
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yae Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go.
Oh.
He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order,
Damn.
earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you. You're welcome.
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
Yeah. Let me adjust
I
my
assume
lumbar real
Mizuki
quick.
has told you that we're competitors?
Yes.
She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates.
Classmates?
And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse.
Sorry. Classmates. Okay, hang on. How old is Mizuki? How old is she? To be classmates with Yae Miko?
The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
Well, it's rare to see you being so considerate.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yep.
Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while.
Maybe I can do the honors instead.
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
I will say, this is going to be one long, entertaining video for you all. Since it's over an hour, if you're here, just leave a comment saying, hey, I'm here. Yeah, that's literally it. I just want to know if you're still here, that's all. Honestly, respect. I mean, we got the whole week. We're going to get weekly videos and such. So I really do hope that this is able to, like, fill that week for the... Yeah. Fill the week for the week. Well, fill the time gap for the week. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, I love it when my brain doesn't brain. Brain no brainy. Okay. Let's go to this island that I never ever go to. I'll choose this one actually. Just teleport. It's very nice to be back in Inazuma, even though I freaking hate this place usually. But today is an exception, because we don't get to play this game that often nowadays. Or just games in general. I mean, recently I've been playing some games that you really wouldn't know. For example, a team of modders managed to make a complete replica of... Well, they imported GTA Vice City, an old title, into a newer Grand Theft Auto engine for Grand Theft Auto 4. I've been playing that and it's so good. It is really good. Been enjoying that on my little breaks. Yeah. And I've also been playing Euro Truck Simulator with my friends. My online friends.
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was...
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message.
Okay.
So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Yeah, in an absolute poop hole.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? some kind of fragrance.
You smell...
Seems like it's coming from inside.
You smell the same... I smelled the same scents yesterday too.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place.
Wow.
Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused.
I'm gonna guess.
I don't want either of you getting hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna guess when we go inside the house, it's gonna be some stupidly giant, complex place, and we're gonna play as Mizuki.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine.
Okay. Let's go. We get to play as Mizuki. This is great. Now, this is the part where I get to play as Mizuki on my No Wish series. Now, everyone, for those who are wondering, all these characters that I have here have been obtained naturally, either via events or maybe the game has just given to us for free. I got Jean via the 5-star selector. Lanyan was through the event as well. So that's how I have all those characters, just to let you know. I probably should have mentioned that at the very start of the video, but I never did. So I do apologize for that. Oh, I keep coughing like a madman too. My bad. Okie dokie. Ooh. Purple, ugly, gooey thing. Okay. Wait, I recognize this place. This is the house that we were in previously. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting.
It looks like something from Demon Slayer. Oh, so familiar.
This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured some...
Nothing new.
Okay. I got it. Yes, we get to play as Mizuki. Wow, this place looks pretty cool though. I gotta say. Wee. Hey, I'm so glad I can glide. Wait, what? What? What a trippy place.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
You are not welcome here. Okay, so I think she's a... like, I could just like activate this and this and then just like go crazy with this. And then she just does the damage for me. Yeah, I just move around like that. Sounds pretty fun, pretty chill. The next floor. How many floors are there? Like 7?
Miss Yae Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past.
Okay.
And the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
Paimon's actually funny. I don't know what they've done with her. Like, I think
all my psychological problems have been completely resolved.
I like what I feel like they've made Paimon's voice lower, as in they told the voice actor to tone it slightly down because a lot of people may have been complaining, and I'm so for it because Paimon sounds a lot better.
I must.
Am I the only one who thinks this?
Diagnose my condition. But I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing.
Oh.
All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength.
Okay.
I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention.
He's playing an invisible violin.
Anger at how they
He's a stand user.
me.
His stand is a violin.
I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
I feel like you need balance in your life. You gotta have some negative emotion in your life. Imagine if you just had everything. What's the point of living?
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
What the fudge cake? I want some fudge cake. What the? Oh, that's creepy.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into...
I'm reading subtitles, guys. I'm speeding up.
Of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Isn't that what Finn the human has? Thalassophobia?
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
Okay, then.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice.
So, sorry, this is slightly irrelevant, but not really. They mentioned thalassophobia. That's basically just the fear of water. And Finn the human from Adventure Time has that fear. Remember the episodes where he was scared? I'm just referring to those who actually are aware of the shows. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. It's pretty cool that they mention these terminologies.
Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone.
Yep.
Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea
That's so
what
true.
you've done to those poor men?
You literally can't be fully positive. You can't be, oh, I'm so happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. I mean, you can affirm that and that's fine, but you also got to acknowledge that there is that negative part of you.
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness.
I know I say I'm happy a lot in my videos, but if there's always something, it's because there's always going to be something negative, small or big. But I would never really mention it in videos because my videos is just meant to be there to just like entertain and just like basically just like chat with you while I'm just doing this, playing whatever game I am. you know. But there is always. I just wanted to make that aware because I always speak about how happy I am.
How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if
I
that
mentioned this balance earlier on in the video.
emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear.
Man, I love psychology. All this stuff is just so true. I really do love psychology. Just understanding the human mind and how to improve ourselves and why we feel the ways we do. Is my game frozen? Oh no, I thought it was frozen for a second.
The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact.
He's so deluded.
I have direct and incontrovertible evidence.
He's actually so deluded.
You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again.
Okay.
Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There, they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
Also, when it comes to having built-up emotions, it's okay to let them out. You don't need to let them out in front of someone, though. I think that's a huge misconception sometimes. You can let them out alone. Just like if you're angry or something, just scream in the pillow, blah, 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 just blah, 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 and just talk to yourself about it. Express yourself, express that anger, just let it out. You don't need to let it out in front of someone, though. You can do it alone. I think that's also a decent way of letting it out. Although it might not be the most effective, but that's how I think. I mean, it works for me.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in
Things have been going way too smooth in my life, though. It's very strange.
This is all just a terrible joke.
Terrible joke.
This is no dream.
It is a dream, you silly Billy.
No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch nemesis has gained through my trickery.
Oh, it's the eyeball. Hello, eyeball. I missed you. It's been a while, isn't it? Oh, my finger was about to crash.
Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I've wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
Yeah.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought? Nani?
What is that?
A nightmare monster. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. When I heard that,
Okay. We got it. I gotta speed this up, guys. My PC isn't strong enough to have videos this long, especially when I have audition running in the background.
Take me back to a different age. Although I must say, we ultimately, but now, I have...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Okay, let's go. Oh, shit. Sugar. I thought it was gonna crush me for a second. I was worried. You can't run anywhere, you silly biddy.
Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before.
Yeah, we have.
The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close.
Hang on. Just double checking. Oh no. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to do something with my audition real quick. I think it's crashed. Hello. So there's a I don't even know if this has happened or not, but my audition has decided to die on me because I have a dying PC. So I guess what 90% of the content is gone, or 95% of it might be, or it might still be here. There's still a chance. I'm just letting it load in the background, so we're just using my my OBS side of things. The issue that I have with OBS is I don't know if the audio is going to be too loud or too quiet in comparison to the actual game audio, and I can't adjust it manually. That's the issue I have. Okay, anyways. Speedrun this.
This should be high enough.
We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump.
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close
I'm not
your
afraid.
eyes.
Oh, okay, never mind. I assume I'm not allowed to open them again until you say so?
Yes, just like the last time.
Okay. Ooh. Wait, did he open his eyes? Did I miss something? Whoa. Fun.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
Sorry, I had my microphone muted. I was just listening to watching the
It's
cutscene.
finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight.
My good dreams helped, didn't they? Well, thanks to me, yes.
Mm-hmm. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
That is such a subjective question. It depends on their lives. I'll probably say most experiences, we want to live the happy ones rather than living the bad ones. So subconsciously, we strive for wanting to be happy. So I would say happy one. But then again, it's so subjective to the individual. But I think this question is probably reflective of your mental state of mind. If you say bad dreams, you think more negatively. If you say happy, you'll think more positively.
If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions.
That's true.
They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares.
I answered that question in reflection to my own mental health, or how I perceive things. I want to perceive things as positively as possible. Obviously, I don't disregard the negative.
As a result, humans have
Acknowledge the
far more
negative.
bad dreams than good ones. And most happy dreams are short and fleeting.
Don't know if that's true or
They're
not.
so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others.
Maybe in the Genshin world, again,
Heck,
it's
there are even
subjective to
people
every
out there
individual in
who
the real
only
life.
have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumekoi Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around.
Okay, well, that's a beautiful wish. I'm gonna read this again.
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
That's very sweet.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too!
Paimon!
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
Shiver me timbers. I am shivering.
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
Yeah, let's watch Paimon. I feel like the Traveler should be here. Kaya's just like out of nowhere. It's just Kaya instead. This is so peaceful though. Well everyone, that was my very long video. There is a good chance that this video might not release to the public due to my audition not working, which is very unfortunate if that was the case. However, with the power of my mind, I know this video will get released. If this video gets released, that's going to be a huge miracle. Because you know how devastated I'm going to be if I can't get 2 hours worth of content out for the week. You guys would have to wait another week, and I don't want to leave you guys like that. Anyways, thank you all for watching. The moon is very beautiful. This scene is very beautiful. Kaya should not be here, but he's here. Good night. Or goodbye. It's not even nighttime, it's actually daytime.